testimony. We'll start with the Majority Whip, Mr. Scalise. The gentleman is recognized.
I want to thank Chairman Nugent and the rest of the committee members for having this hearing, entertaining the amendments proposed to the rules package. I'm here to speak specifically about a suggested change to the way that congressional member organizations, also known as congressional caucuses, operate. Reason I bring the proposal deals really with the way that these organizations run. There were reforms made back in the 1990s, back in the 104th Congress, and that's the current set of rules that we operate under for these CMOs. When I was chairman of the Republican Study Committee, we had 175 members at the time, and members pay a dues amount every year, and there's a professional staff that goes along with it, just like there are for our member offices, just like there are for committee offices. The only difference is that those organizations, including groups like the Congressional Black Caucus, the Republican Study Committee, that have staffs, there aren't that many of them that actually have their own staffs, they're not allowed to have an account where you can actually run that office in a professional way. And the reason that I really feel strongly this needs to be reformed is, number one, there is no transparency. There's no way to go find out who is it that is on the staff of, for example, the Republican Study Committee. That ought to be transparent. But also on the professionalism side, literally the way it operates is every member, and again, with an organization like RC, you have 175 members, every member pays in, and it's not like in January you'd pay your $5,000 out of your MRA to the Republican Study Committee, where you would know where it's going, but also how it would be operating. Literally, you have a portion of each staffer you're paying at some point throughout the year, and the organization literally has to hire and fire every single staffer every month. That's the process. It's a psychotic process where literally if you're a staffer for an organization like that, unlike a committee where you're working for the committee, you can see who's working for the committee. You can actually see in a very transparent way what that staff is, and the staff is treated professionally in that they know every month their paycheck is coming from the committee. Here with these organizations, because there is no ability to have separate accounts, they literally get hired 1 month by a member, paid all or a portion of that salary for that month, and then they're terminated at the end of that month. Next month they're working for a different member over the course of that year. And again, with 175 different members paying into that, it really eliminates your ability to have professionalism, because in some cases their health coverages have lapsed, for example. Where when they were picked up by a new member, because of this, the way that the accounting works, there were lapses where that paperwork didn't get transferred over properly, and somebody didn't have their health coverage for a period of time. Somebody didn't get their retirement benefits transferred properly. As you can imagine, if you have that happening every single month with every single staff, it's just not the way for us to be operating, and I think it improves the professionalism and the transparency if we allow for organizations to have accounts. And having some minimum benchmark of members I think would be an important reform, but ultimately to be able to then have that account so that they can be treated properly. These organizations are out there running. They have their own staffs, but this is mechanically how it works. And I know when I saw it as chairman, I felt strongly that this is a process that needs to change, and it would be a improved reform to the House rules to do this, and that's why I brought it forward, and I would appreciate consideration and be happy to take any questions.